Saisai says that poultry needs to be fed to boost their immune system and vaccinate them against diseases such as Newcastle and infectious diseases. It is reported that last year farmers experienced higher chicken mortalities between the months of April and August, demonstrating that chickens are susceptible to diseases, especially during the winter season.
It starts with infectious agents such as your pathogenic microorganisms. These are your viruses, bacteria, fungi, and then sometimes it can be a result of external parasites such as lice and mites. And sometimes it's a case of internal parasites where you have worms, coccidiosis, and blackhead. And sometimes it's the environmental factors where we have extreme temperatures. When it's too cold, it has an effect on the growth of our poultry. It can be bad construction of a chicken house.
He defined poultry diseases as an abnormal condition that negatively affect the structure or the functionality of an organism, which also applies to chickens. Some of the signs and symptoms of this infection are a lack of appetite, behavioral change, and sudden death.
Also need to look at the fact that where the chickens are staying, you can buy brooding lights or infrared bulbs that are used to generate heat in the specific house where your chickens are staying. And you also just generally need to have biosecurity measures around your house. The poultry house itself, not everyone should have access to it. And if there are people who want to visit your poultry house, it becomes very important to put a disinfecting station at the entrance. And you have a visitor register at the entrance, and you make sure that any person who is about to visit your poultry production site, they first have to be disinfected. And then on the register, you need to ask a question to say, have you visited any poultry house within the last 24 hours or 48 hours?